Hi, my name is Patrick Ganga, and I'm here with
Samuel Mulo. I'm a part of the All Nations Seventh-day Adventist Church. I'm the first elder of this church.
First elder of this church, and we're at All Nations, like he said, in Arlington. Today's day 3 of the Kenyan Embassy processing passports here in the DFW area. And how was the day today? Today is All Nations Day. How was it, the processing system today?
The day started very early in the morning. A lot of people came very early. The process started with signing a list. So a list was generated that had everybody that needed to be serviced. As the list was generated, many Kenyans came. Many Kenyans came. I believe we have about 368 people that came, but the embassy can only process a certain number within each day. So we went through using groups of 10, moving them from the sanctuary into the fellowship hall. And then from the fellowship hall, the process began where we had 3 terminals that were set to help them process their paperwork. As they went through from the processing of their paperwork in the terminals, then the documents were printed. So we gave them at least the free service of printing all their paperwork and documents. Fantastic. Once that process took place, we were able to finish at least a number of people. I don't know what the head count is, at least that was serviced today, but we know we did quite a few numbers.
We did quite a few numbers, and I think they were talking about maybe 150, 160 people, roughly.
Yes.
Close to that number.
Yes.
Now, I know you mentioned 360 something. Actually, that's the highest number we've seen so far in all the locations we've had, and we couldn't service them all, like you say. So tomorrow, what's going to happen for the people who do you expect here, and what are the timing? What does it look like?
Okay, so tomorrow, as we explain to those who are here, we're going to continue with the list that we used today. So we stopped at that number 134, and we're going to start with number 134 tomorrow from our list. We'll work through 70 people because we know that tomorrow they'll have to catch their flight. So when we finish with the 70 people, depending on, as we requested everybody to finish doing their documents in the system, so they can bring all their documents that will speed up the process. They may be able to do a little bit more. Yes. But we don't want people to come in and start a new list. Okay, so when people come in, they need to be just those who already came in today. They need to follow the same order and the system that we have, so that at the end of the time that they're leaving, we can make sure that Kenyans are satisfied and feel good that they got the service that they needed.
Yes. So you heard it from him. They can only service 70 tomorrow because they don't have a lot of time. And the 70 are already known because those are people who are turned away today. So we're not taking any new people as of tomorrow. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes, and the embassy staff has to go back. Now I think we have to request them to be coming back often. We also do need more services coming in. What else would you say that the message we need to send to the folks at the embassy and folks at the Foreign Affairs Ministry?
The 2 things that I take away. The first one is that there's such a high number of people that need to be processed. The second piece is that many of us as Kenyans need to process our paperwork before we come in. And then the third piece for the embassy is that they need to make sure that the system is working, so that when people go in to process their documents and papers, they should not be rejected in the system if they have everything that needs to be done.
Okay, fantastic. So we want to say a big thank you to All Nations Church for giving the place, and even do free printing. Not many places are doing free printing. And also for all the volunteers, and for everyone that contributed to help us, the embassy staff. Thank you everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow with another update. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Yes, you're welcome.